Welcome to Croy Gymnasium, the home of the Findlay Lady Oilers, where today they play host to the Wayne State Warriors. My name is Ben Ayers. Along with me today is Jeff Quellhorst. Today we have a battle of two teams in the South Division, sitting 4th and 5th respectively. Happy to see the calendar turn over from January to February as both teams struggled in that month.
Yeah, it was a struggle, and Findlay comes in here coming off a win, and the game before that they lost a double overtime, and Wayne State comes in here on 2 wins. So both teams having some upside, as you mentioned. Happy to get out of January, head into February. A couple of players you got to look at here tonight. Shannon Wilson for Wayne State was Player of the Week in the GLAC last week with 20-point average, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. Played outstanding to help our team get both those wins. On the other side, you have Wepker and Heinz and Horseman, who've all been playing well. They get the ball inside, work it inside out. Got some things going for them. Should be a good matchup.
Yeah, the Warriors are coming in today at 10-10 on the season, and the Oilers are sitting at 12-8. Should be a great matchup. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the keys to the game.
Your employees are your most valuable asset. Protect them by stopping copier violence. 4U Office provides a full line of quality printers and copiers that keeps your team working efficiently and safely.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and now New Bremen.
Welcome back to Croy Gymnasium here as the Findlay Oilers are playing host to the Wayne State Warriors. We're getting ready for the starting lineups for the Wayne Warriors. Starting off at guard number 11, Kristen Long. Number 12, Brittany Streetman, a 5'7" senior guard. Number 30, Shannon Wilson, a 5'8" sophomore shooting guard. Has been playing excellent as of late. Number 34, Aja Meeks, coming in a 6'3" junior out of Detroit, Michigan. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Warriors is number 44, Ashley Wilson, a 5'11" freshman. They are coached by Carrie Lohr. She's in her 5th season as Wayne State's head coach. And again, the Warriors are coming in today with a 10-10 record, 5-9 in the GLIAC. And now on to our home team tonight, the Findlay Oilers. They're coming in with a record of 12-8, 7-7, sitting in 4th place in the Southern Division of the GLIAC, looking to keep on their improvement of their big win on Monday, or on Saturday. And their first starter, number 11, Lindsay Engelbrecht, a 5'7" sophomore guard from East Lake, Ohio. Next is number 13, Haley Horseman, a 5'8" sophomore guard from New Knoxville, Ohio. And number 22, Carly Bonner, a 5'9" junior guard from Shadyside, Ohio. And now number 10, Anna Heinz, 6'2" freshman forward from North Fairfield. And last but not least, number 20, Margaret Wepker, a 6' senior out of Marion Local, who's possibly going to hit a milestone tonight as she's sitting at 991 points, just 9 points away from 1,000. So we'll see if she's able to hit that milestone tonight. The Oilers are coached by Jim Weedy in his 3rd season. We're going to send it over to Jeff for the keys of the game, brought to you by Bud Chrysler's Dodge Jeep Ram, where the dealer makes the difference.
Yeah, here for our keys to the game should be an exciting matchup. First for the Wayne State Warriors, control the glass. They do a nice job on the offensive, they're 2nd in the GLIAC. And offensive rebound, they're going to need to do that tonight here on the road against Findlay. And then also defensive pressure, get after it, hold the team to a low-scoring ball game and keep themselves in it. On the other side, the Lady Oilers, build on a big win. They won Saturday. They lost in double overtime the Thursday before, but they got a big win. They can build on it here, and they broke that 5-game losing streak they were on and dominate the paint. Get Heinz, get Webker involved, do the inside-out game and see what they can get rolling.
Yeah, Heinz and Webker with great performances on Saturday, scoring 19 and 17 respectively. So let's see if they can utilize the size that they have inside. Findlay wins the tip, and they get set up into their offense.
You mentioned a milestone possibly for Webker. You'd think maybe they try to get it to her early.
And they're looking to post her already inside. The ball's deflected by number 44, Ashley Wilson. We have a turnover and a fast break for the Warriors.
Down in a hurry. Look for Shannon Wilson, number 30, to try to get involved. She had a big week last week.
Yeah, Shannon, the 5'8" sophomore.
Streetman down the middle of the lane, up for 2. Nice dribble drive there by Horseman.
And working on Webker's going to shoot the 17-footer, and she knocks it down. Sorry, it's Webker with her first 2 of the game. Again, looking 7 away now from that 1,000 mark. Again, looking to get it to her early, get her involved in the offense. It's a good ball fake by number 30, Shannon Wilson. She drives in off the mark, rebounded by Heinz.
Hey, you get Webker involved early. You know, she could have some nerves coming in here tonight. You're 9 points away. You're going to be a little bit nervous. You want to get it over with. You want to hit the milestone, but she hit the first jump shot and took some of the nerves out of it.
Yeah, it's definitely a good way to get started. And obviously, that's, Coach Weedy's not coming in here. That's not the goal, is to try to get her to 1,000. They want to get the victory, but if they can get that in as well tonight and reach that milestone, it'd be quite an accomplishment. Number 22, Carly Bonner with a off the mark, but it's rebounded by Horseman, who puts it up for her first 2 points of the game, and the Oilers take the lead 4-2.
It's always nice when your guard's getting buckets on offensive rebounds and scoring inside.
The Horseman very active all over the floor. Warriors are working it inside. Number 34, Giant Meeks, 6'3". Long shot by Streetman off the mark, rebounded. Lepker's going to push it up the floor.
That's a nice drive down the lane, and she goes up. Wow. There was only one place she was going to the bucket that time.
Going strong, lost her footing, was able to get the shot up onto the rim. She's going to get to the foul. She's going to step to the foul line. Webker this year averaging 11.6 points per game and shooting 75% from the free throw line.
The whole team's shooting well from the free throw line. The Lady Oilers, since the beginning of the new year, they're hitting 80% of their free throws.
Looks like we have an illegal lane violation.
I
Carly Bonner I think she was in and left as the ball was being passed in, and
Coach Weedy's not happy about it.
He
wants
thought
some explanation.
she was out. And Weedy sending the pressure on the guards here.
Well, she got one of the free throws, so she's got 3.
A deep 3 from way outside by Wilson. It tipped and kept alive by Ashley Wilson, and it's going to stay here with the Warriors.
Wilson at 5'11", number 44. She just looks taller than that.
And Streetman drives in off the mark again. Oilers look to push. Getting into their secondary break options. Webker's going to ball fake. Step back jumper for 2 more. She knocks it down. She's got 5 already on the night.
We thought maybe they'd get her involved early, and it looks like she's ready to get involved.
Yeah, she's getting herself very involved. She's not forcing the issue, though. Those have been 2 good jump shots that she's been able to knock down. The other opportunity put her to the foul line.
3 possessions, she's touched the ball to try to shoot. She's got 5 points.
Yeah, pretty efficient. There's a good defense by Webker. She's able to knock it away, and now they give her the ball to bring it up the floor. She's going to look to drive again. Good decision to pop it out that time. Doesn't force anything.
Plenty of time in this ball game.
Engelbrecht drives in, kicks it back out to Bonner. To Webker for a 3 this time. Rims in and out. Look good. The fans here are excited. Got a big showing tonight from Marion local fans showing up to support Webker, and also Allie Toby, another player. It's a good drive by number 44, Ashley Wilson. She's going to get fouled and go to the foul line.
Yeah, Heinz went for a ball fake and got behind her there on the hip and couldn't catch up and hit her on the backside. So Lewis substitutions coming in. Molinar coming in, Lewis coming in, and also Fricky coming in.
Yeah, 3 subs coming in already for Findlay, as you said. Webker's going to take a break. Engelbrecht's going to take a break. Wilson knocks down the bonus shot there for her 3 points, and we have a 7-5 lead for Findlay.
We figured this game would be close. Both these teams are having decent, similar years, you know. Maybe not the records they want, but they're similar years on the books.
Like we said, battling out their kind of 4th and 5th right in the middle of their divisions. Findlay with a couple game advantage there up on Wayne State. Good dribble drive there as Horseman's able to knock down the 13-foot jump shot. She's got 4. It's all 9 points so far from Wepker and Horseman. Here's a deep shot by number 12, Brittany Streetman from the corner.
Little wrist action afterwards towards the bench to let him know I just knocked that down.
Yeah, she's been pretty confident tonight. She's been looking to score. So Streetman averaging 12.3 points per game on the season.
Horseman not afraid to shoot right now. And we had them Thursday night. She scored a bunch early, then she backed off. And if I'm Coach Weedy, I know a couple times on Thursday telling her to shoot the ball because she's got a nice shot. I mean, you get 10, 12 footers, she knocks them in.
Yeah, she's been pretty clean on all her shots. Looks like we're going to have a foul here. Not quite sure who got run up on that one. It's going to be out of bounds underneath for Wayne State. A wide open 3 this time. They leave number 30 open. Shannon Wilson, the way she's been playing out, that's the one person on the floor you don't want to lose.
You got to find that. And 2 threes in a row, and that changes the way the ball game is. I mean, you're up 6. Next thing you know, you're a tie ball game. Knotted up here. And Wayne State's shot 4 3-pointers. They're 2 of 4 so far.
Yeah, outside shooting is always a good equalizer. If you're able to knock those shots down, Horseman's going to drive, kick it out to Fricky. Just off the mark on her shot, rebounded by Streetman.
Nice job there getting their hands in there by Molnar.
Now Molnar and Lewis both being active. I think Molnar was the one to get her hands in there and force the jump ball. And we got an 11-11 game, 5:06 left to go here in the first period.
Birchmeyer checking in, number 22 for the Warriors. Running their offense. Lewis, solid post player. She can get down in there and missed her on a nice cut right there.
Yeah, had her on the nice diagonal cut. She's going to look to post again. She's got the advantage, working hard inside. Because she's going to go for the little left-handed underneath move, but she gets bumped and knocked down first. See if they call it on the floor. Will she get 2?
We'll give her 2, and that'll lead us to timeout.
Yeah, it's TV timeout here. We'll be back after these words from our sponsors.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Welcome back to college girls basketball action here as we got a tie ball game. The Findlay Oilers 11 and the Wayne State Warriors also 11.
Findlay 5 of 8 shooting, starting out 63% nearly. That's a pretty good way to start the ball game. But giving up 2 open threes really changed the way the ball game was going.
Yeah, Kelsey Lewis stepping to the free throw line now, knocks down the first one. She's a 6-foot senior forward. No problem on the first one. We have Wepker going to check back in and give a break to number 12, Dana Fricky.
And the scores table is put off from Versailles, looking to check into the ball game at the deck ball.
And Lewis gets a second one. Lewis, 66% free throw shooter on the season, so stepping up, knocking those first 2 down, and looks like Findlay wants to push the pressure when they get the opportunity to.
Try to force some turnovers here. They're giving up wide open threes a couple times.
That's the risk. Sometimes if you are aggressive, if they're able to break it, you have a mismatch and advantages on the backside.
I thought she was going to fire that thing.
Here's a good drive. She's bumped. by number 1, Kendall Hittness. She drives it in, and that's going to send number 30, Shannon Wilson, to the free throw line.
Looks like she got an extra step out of that deal, but I don't know if the contact was prior to that helped her along on that extra step. Lewis headed the line, you said, for 2 throws, 65% free throw shooter.
Yeah, off the front end on the first one. Yeah, Wilson been playing great of late, as you said. She scored 29 on Saturday, 5 of 6 from outside, so definitely someone that can shoot from outside. She's able to knock down the second one to cut this to a 1-point game with 4:30 left to go here in the first quarter.
You think, like you mentioned, you'd do about anything to let anybody else try to beat you or score. That's a deep 3-point ball right there.
Yeah, Bonner off the mark, rebounded. Horseman's going to take a strong drive. Looks like a little body contact as she went in.
Yeah, little, I think you got the word right there. It didn't look like a lot there. 2 fouls, though, on Long.
Horseman and Bonner are going to take a seat. Jenna Stegmeyer checking in.
And say they get
and number
Long
11
out of the game.
Lindsay Engelbrecht checks in. Yeah, it's interesting to see what happens. Long's been playing the point guard position so far. If they have someone else who can step up in that role and handle the ball. Whipker's going to take another strong drive, in and out. Another fight.
Yeah, put up.
Pulled down, though, by number 44, Ashley Wilson, and she says, forget the point guard, I'm going to bring it up myself.
I don't know if anybody was coming to get her either. Oh, that was a nice under the bucket cut that just got lost there by Findlay.
Yeah, Coach Weedy not happy with the defensive performance there. So we have a 30-second timeout. We're going to take a minute to thank our sponsors.
For You Office Supplies, Wagner's IGA, St. Mary's Trucking, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, NKTelco Sports, Francis Furniture, Fowler's TV, NKTelco, New Knoxville Supply, and Orthopedic Association of Southwest Ohio. And as always, our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank. Think First, where it is 14-13. The Oilers trail by 1 here, Ben, after pretty lackadaisical defense, if you'd say that you kind of lost somebody.
Yeah, great cut by Peyton Birchmeyer there to find the open spot. And when you make it that easy for the opposition just to catch and lay it in, it's definitely frustrating as a coach, and wanted to take that time out to try to regroup his team. And we're going to have number 1 Kendall Hinton bringing the ball up the floor for Findlay, trying to regroup after that bad defensive performance. Excellent execution. As we got a 3-pointer by number 11, Lindsay Engelbrecht, in a 5'7" sophomore, coming out of that timeout and knocking the 3 down. Great defensive pressure as it's stolen away by Webker. Give credit, though, to the trap there, putting the pressure on the guard.
Yeah, Webker did a nice job overplaying her player in that position, but those guards really caused that right there.
Something you like to see, too, when you know you're that next pass away, if you see that pressure on the ball, you can kind of be a little more aggressive.
14 fouls on the Warriors, so the next one will be a bonus for Wayne State, for the Oilers.
Here's that diagonal action again for the Oilers. Looks like we got a jump ball. Looks like there's some shuffling on the feet, fighting over the ball. Krista Putoff was ready to score, and a little bit of bad spacing there kind of led to that turnover, as one of the players, I think, was in the wrong position and left their defender there to tie it up. Wayne State working the ball down the floor. Allie Toby checking in for the Oilers, her first action for the evening.
Oh, there's a mental breakdown again. Just fortunate she didn't make a layup out of it.
Yeah, I thought she had the wide open 3, was kind of wise enough to drive in, missed the open shot. Here's Webker with the drive in, throws it up off the mark. She's going to stick with it. Up again and under. Knocks it down for her 7th point of the game.
She's 2 points away from reaching that milestone.
It looks like we're going to get some good defense by Findlay, and the illegal screen going to be called on Ashley Wilson as Allie Toby goes tumbling to the floor.
Took the shot on that one.
Something we were used to seeing her in high school, coming from Marion Local, covering her games, was always on the floor, and earns a turnover. Ball's into Webker, who's going to drive in, step back jumper, goes in. We've hit 1,000 points for Margaret Webker, and we're going to stop the action to celebrate this milestone in her career.
You see they're celebrating on the floor with their team right there. As you see the step back 2-pointer about foul line extended. It's pretty exciting. It's a pretty awesome accomplishment. Not a whole lot of people have done that here.
Yeah, she's the 20th player in Findlay women's basketball history to reach this milestone. And all the fans are up on their feet. We have a bunch of posters brought by the Marion local faithful. It looks like a lot of the community came in today to support her game and see if she could get to the 1,000 point today. And Coach Wheaty's down there coaching right now. It's kind of one of those, she's got it, she's made it. We still got 2:31 left to go here in the first quarter. It's time to play some basketball. But
she didn't mess around with getting it, that's for sure. I mean, the first quarter, she got her 9 points and she got to the mark. Now they can worry about it, like you said. But it's exciting to see the fan turnout for Marion Local to come out like that. Small community, you get to know everybody, and it's great they could be here tonight to witness it.
Excellent, yeah. And a great performance so far is another turnover. Great defensive pressure by number 30, Jenna Stegmeyer, who pushes it up the floor. Toby's going to get the shot off and foul, and she's going to step to the free throw line.
She'll get 2 throws off a good defensive pressure again for Findlay. And, they can look to extend the 6-point lead they have right now. Good first quarter. I mean, you're putting 20 up already.
Toby, 80% free throw shooter on the season. Off the mark on the first one. It's looking well for our local MAC conference today as Horseman's played well so far. Toby's on the board now with 1 point, forced a turnover. Wepker hitting 1,000 points, scoring 9 already. So a lot of local players playing well.
You got Putoff that got in the game early from Versailles. So a lot of local people, you said, we enjoy doing these games. You see a lot of good talent out here, and you see some good ball games.
Running the point spot now is number 20, India Hawkins, for the Warriors. Shots off the mark there by Streetman and rebounded by Wepker. She's doing it all.
She's too much on it, but she was wide open.
Yeah, Stegmeyer ran the floor well to get open, and Wepker just a little strong and high with the pass out of bounds. There are no such thing as good turnovers. The coach will say that, but good thing about this, they're able to set up their full court press, and Wepker's going to get a break. And checking in for her is number 40, Kelsey Lewis.
Still a 7-point margin here, but we saw the 3-pointers early on in the first that really made the comeback for Wayne State. Didn't look real pretty coming down the floor, but she managed to have a couple defenders come to her.
Yeah, good trail there by Ashley Wilson, knocking down the 15-foot jump shot. Ends their scoring halt. It's now 21-16 in favor of Findlay. Engelbrecht drives and kicks it out. They're reversing it around the paint. Really attacking. There's Toby with the drive. She's blocked. Back to her. A 3-point opportunity blocked away as number 30, Jenna Stegmeyer, tried to get the shot. We're going to get a foul there as Toby tried to get a steal.
One of those upset that you get foul, you don't hit the shot, that you try to be aggressive on defense and pick up an unfortunate foul.
We got Emily Molnar and Haley Horseman checking back into the game for Findlay. Double teaming point guard India Hawkins here. Again, I think she's a backup point guard as Long had to go to the bench with two early fouls.
I was going to say there are extra steps in there.
Sometimes you never know how many they're going to give them, though.
She tried to get away with the third one.
Findlay brings it down the floor. 21-16, under a minute to go in the first quarter. Molinar initiates the offense into Horseman. Really
mismatch here.
Yeah, Lewis has been working really hard. They got some bad spacing for their setup right now.
Yeah. Nice interior passing by Heinz over to Lewis. I mean, big to big and get away with a nice bucket.
Yeah, Heinz handled the ball pretty well there. He created the double team, able to drop it off, and an easy lay-in for Lewis, who now has 4 points in the game. India Hawkins pulls it out for Wayne State. 14 to go on the shot clock. Streetman going to drive, step back for a three and knock it down. Tough shot,
She's got
no matter where you are.
That was a big bucket for Wayne State coming here.
Emily Molnar pushes it up. We're going to have a wide open three in the corner. 3 for 3 as number 11, Lindsay Engelbrecht's able to answer that. And with that three, it's going to take the lead to a 26-19 advantage at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back with second quarter action here at Findlay Croy Gymnasium.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
Welcome back to second quarter action here as the Oilers hold a 26-19 lead. Jeff, pretty good first quarter overall, pretty good shooting.
Yeah, both teams shooting 54% or higher. 3 of 5 for three-pointers are the Warriors, but doesn't keep Findlay from firing away. Now they're 2 of 8. They're not shooting real well from downtown, but what they do have going well is getting the ball inside, 10, 12-foot jump shots. And I'd like to mention again, Webker, congratulations to her and getting those 1,000 points, one of the top 20 now in the Lady Oilers. And there's the replay again of her knocking that one down, and it's a great, outstanding achievement. And
she's not done though.
She's still going to throw them in. She's going for a big game.
She's kind of got that sweet spot there, that little 15-foot elbow jumper. Knocks it down again, 11 points already here in this contest.
We've seen her, that elbow jumper, her and Horseman are they're probably 4 or 5 for 5 from that spot on the floor.
Yeah, shooting, well, you said the 3 isn't falling the best for them tonight, but the intermediate jump shot game is working. Horseman there kind of had a shot there and decided not to take it. We're going to get a drive by Molnar. It's stripped away. Good defense by Nina Foster, and Wayne State's going to push it up the floor. Doesn't look like they're much of an up-tempo team. We're going to slow it down and try to get into their offense.
They already have 6 turnovers here to Findlay's 3, so a little bit of pressure has paid off a little bit for the Oilers. That's a nice spin move.
Yeah, good take by number 21, Nina Foster. Made a great cut the last possession and missed the layup and able to redeem herself this time.
Coming off the bench, making an impact for the Warriors. That's a nice dribble right there. And going to be a jump ball, though. I've seen quick jump balls here tonight. You get a hand on the ball, it's automatic.
Yeah, it was definitely, there's no way there was too much of a tie up there. And enough, though, the official felt that it was warranted. And guess it saves them. I'd rather have the jump ball than just the travel call.
Yeah.
At least it flips the possession. Findlay will get the ball back next time.
Saves you from the crowd boo that there should have been a foul. Or they think there should have been a foul, I should say. It looked pretty clean from where we were at.
Ashley Wilson, Shannon Wilson checked back in after that little break that they had. Wilson's going to drive in, drop it off. Another inside move.
Handoff.
Number 21, Nina Foster, kind of stepping up her game here. She scored 4 in a row. We're going to have a 30-second timeout. Give us another chance to looks like we're going to move to a full timeout here. We're going to take a break with them. We'll be back with more Findlay women's basketball action after the break.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
NKTelco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NKTelco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today.
All right, we're back to a 28-23 Findlay lead. Coming back from a timeout as Coach Coach Weedy took another defensive timeout to try to regroup after some easy baskets there by Nina Foster.
And Horseman takes it right to the body there of number 30, Shannon Wilson, and she's gonna. They reset the fouls the second quarter now, but that's the first team and only the first on Wilson.
Wide open opportunity there for Findlay, but looked like she wasn't quite able to grab a hold of it to get the shot up there, and unfortunately for Fricky, no 2 points.
Molnar's done a nice job defensively out front of the point guard, really putting pressure on.
Yeah, all of the guards, it appears so far from Findlay, are very aggressive, and as we say that, Molnar is going to pick up a foul.
She just kind of reached in there and tried to. She got the ball, but I think the arm was attached to it.
And the Findlay line change takes place there as Horseman's going to stay put. The other four are going to take a break. As Lewis, Hinton, who else we got out there?
Hinton, Lewis, Horseman, Heinz,
and
Bonner.
All checked in there. As we said, Coach Weedy took the timeout earlier. A couple easy baskets given up. We've kind of seen that tonight. Findlay's got a little lackadaisical on defense, and man, can't be too lackadaisical about that as Shannon Wilson knocks down about a 23-footer.
She's up to 7.
A shot you usually give, but the way she's been playing, maybe going to have to extend out on her.
7 points. You said she had 29 the other night. That's a lot of points to put up in a ball game.
Heinz drives in, kicks that little weave action going here.
The defense for the Warriors is picked up. There's an open look for Horseman.
First one of those she's missed today as the 10-footer comes off the back rim hard, and it's rebounded and pushed up by Wayne State.
And Hinton trying to catch up there.
Wilson and Hawkins just playing back and forth ball here. Shot clock's down to 15. There's a skip pass. Going to have another easy opportunity for Nina Foster, but off the mark again. She's got a lot more action than she normally sees.
Yeah, she had another point-blank shot right there, but Hintz did contest it.
And standing over in the corner, wide open. It's number 22, Carly Bonner, able to knock down the three. And just as Wayne State gets back in the game, Findlay always seems to go on a run or hit a big shot.
So that deflates the balloon right on. You're like, all right, right there, we're one possession away. And then all of a sudden you're back to 2 possessions. And, instead of 3, I thought she was going to make that one. But go back to Bonner. She's not afraid to shoot 3-pointers. She set Ohio State records for 3-pointers in her career, 350 triples. That's a lot of triples.
Heinz kind of handling the ball here. Not used to seeing a 6'2" forward handling the ball, but she had a good shot and dropped down to Lewis, and she missed a wide open layup. Here's Horseman with the left hand, and she banks it in.
She's up to 8.
And here comes the pressure. These guards, and the thing is they just keep subbing them in and out.
Yeah.
They just keep bringing the pressure. All these guards are about the same size, all athletic. Horseman's going to get called as she moved the feet, but hit her with the upper body.
A lot of players checking in for both squads. I think 3 on each.
Yeah, Toby, Webker, and Putoff, the all-MAC subline coming in.
You got 4 out of the 5 on the floor right now, or from the MAC.
Yeah, 4 of the 5. The other one being Anna Heinz in the 6'2" freshman. I mentioned there before, she handles the ball pretty well for her size, which always an advantage to have someone extra on the floor. If you're trying to break a press or something, she's able to be there to help.
Good pass. Quick ball movement right there.
Findlay's dropped into a 2-3 zone, looking to get it inside to Moore. Ashley Wilson, she's blocked, but she's able to get it back on the lazy pass.
Yeah, Putoff did a nice job defensively, but then not so good of a job trying to get the ball out to the guards.
Yeah, got to find a clear path on that outlet pass, and good job by Wilson to stick with it after missing. And a little step back jumper, the patent move by Margaret Webster.
She's got 13. That's a quick move.
Quick answer there by Brittany Streetman as she pushes it right up the floor.
She's got, I think, 8.
Hit a couple of threes tonight.
Yeah.
Playing very aggressive. We got a 35-30 lead. That puts Streetman up to 10. She's in double, I believe the first in the double figures for Wayne State. Webker gets inside, drives, throws it up off the front rim.
Nice rebound taken down right there by Meeks. If she ripped that one down, nobody was going to take it from her. Still a 2-possession ball game. We've sat right around there most of the 2 to 5, 2 to 6. It's been pretty close.
And Findlay staying in this 2-3. Toby and Bonner working the top.
Lepker coming over.
Nice drive. 2 opportunities there for number 30, Shannon Wilson. It's going to land in the hands again of number 44, Ashley Wilson.
Just throw Wilson in there. You got this covered.
She's going to step into the free throw line. Shannon Wilson probably wishes she could have that second opportunity back as she had an easy lay and just fall off the mark.
Ashley Wilson is going to the line, 84% free throw shooter.
Wilson's made a couple good plays the last couple possessions. Last time getting the steal on the outlet pass and putting it in, and here off the offensive rebounds. This is going to possibly be 4 points that shouldn't be on the board for Wayne State but are up there.
Yeah, Stegmeyer checked in, number 30 for the Oilers, and then number 2, Villamere. Got the names messed up. Villamere, number 2 for the Warriors. Right there.
Yeah, just a 3-point game here with a little over 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Findlay's trying to work it around as number 22, Carly Bonner, was trying to catch and shoot before she had possession and bounced right off her shoulder.
They could take the lead. Well, they won't take the lead unless they get fouled on the 3, but I don't think they'll be afraid to shoot the 3.
Yeah, leaves Streetman open, who's been playing well, and she knocks another one down.
13, holy cow. I mean, she's above her average for sure.
Yeah, Streetman's averaging 12.3 points per game. Shoots 31% from three-point range, and it's been a little bit higher than that tonight. Allie Toby tries to answer. She drives in with a left-handed shot, and she's fouled, going to step to the foul line.
Yeah, she was going straight to the bucket, went hard, almost got the three-point opportunity as it just rolled off the front of the rim. And nice job there for Toby. She has 1 point, I believe, on the night. She was at the foul line before.
Been shooting 80% on the season. Checking in for Findlay is going to be number 10, Anna Heinz. And going out will be number 34, Krista Putoff. Toby wanted to again. Wepker was able to fight for it, put the pressure on Villamere, and tipped out of bounds by Wayne State. It's going to be inbounded underneath by Findlay.
Pretty sure the Wepker came from the opposite side block to go over the other side.
Got a little hip check action going there. Number 34, Ajay Meeks.
Meeks picking up her first personal foul. I don't think she was happy about the foul.
Being a
tough
little bit
assignment,
physical,
that's why.
Bonner going to step out. See Bonner go off a series of screens here for the corner 3 maybe. She's looping back around.
A lot of running going on right there.
Wepker turnaround jumper. Meeks doesn't get her hands up.
Yeah.
Wepker knocks another one down. And when you're talking about maybe having some pressure, needing 9 to get to 1,000, she's already at 15, way above her season average, averaging 11.6 on the season.
She played well this weekend as well for the Oilers. She had 17 or 19, I don't remember. Her and Heinz still both played well.
Wilson the ball fake, going to kick it to Streetman, who just nailed a 3 off the mark on this one. But Findlay's having a little bit of trouble finding those shooters.
Stegmeyer doesn't want the ball. She's like, hey, she was yelling for the people breaking out. Wepker will take it.
Wepker's got the little step back jumper action. Man, she just got it tonight.
Wow. When you feel it, you feel it.
17 points in this first half already. Wayne State seems to have no answer for her, and she's not only playing great defense, she's battling on offense, or battling on defense as well, forcing a turnover there as a travel's called there on Shannon Wilson.
Yeah, it's one thing, you shoot the ball well and you play good in the offensive end, but you can prove your team you're going to do on the other side as well. You get a lot of people to buy in and go along with you.
And so, like we said too, even after she got her 1,000, she got her recognition. You can see Coach Weedy and their coach, and she's not satisfied with what's already happened. She wants to get a victory tonight, and doing everything she can.
It's her senior year. She wants the best that this team could be before she gets out of here, and they still have a good chance to make a tournament run. You never know what can happen.
Dribble action, shot clock getting down to 10. Wepker's going to look here. She's going to have another opportunity for a step back, leaning a little too much on that one, hits the front rim.
It wasn't too bad. I mean, it wasn't much different than the other one, but she did fade a little bit. Still at 2-possession ball game, and it was tied a little bit ago.
Here's an outside shot there by number 44, Ashley Wilson, rebounded by Heinz.
Big chance here to move this thing back to 3 possessions. Turned the ball over, just nobody down there to help her. She needed to stop and to make sure to run the offense there.
Yeah, being the point guard, you want to try to get your team into something. She just kind of drove into no man's land, nowhere to pass it, no shot available. And one of those turnovers that as a coach, you just kind of cringe.
Coach Weedy waving his hands down. Hey, get your hands up before they shoot another three on us.
And here it comes. The three is going to be off the mark as we got a one-handed rebound there by number 35.
I think that's all she had
Tori
available.
Bellamy. I think Lepker had her had a little forearm shiv going there and pulling her down. Number 11, Kristen Long is going to check back in. There was a starting point guard for Wayne State, but picked up 2 quick fouls.
Have an odd check-in with 52 seconds to go, and I know this possession probably means they want to keep it. Oh, wow. That's one way to get 2 points.
Man, several screens set. Streetman just ran a whole loop around her half of the floor and goes right in for a wide-open layup.
Whoever has the number 11 guard, you go at her. Leave the point guard to the second half. That really hurt them.
A step-back jumper by number 10, Anna Hines. Maybe not the shot you were expecting to see come out of her, but knocks it down. And I don't know if I've seen a team shoot so well from 13 to 18 feet.
I don't know if they practice that all the time or what, but they're shooting it well right now. As a team overall, they're still over 50% on the night.
And we're going to get a foul on Kristen Long as she gives the handoff.
Wow.
On the handoff there, they called her for a moving screen. It's another cheap one. They got to get a sub in there. They don't get it in time. It's a possibility. She could get her 4th foul here. She's got to play really smart.
Yeah, hopefully she understands that at this point and like, hey, I'm not going to touch anybody. You guys are going to have to let them do something about it.
Shot clock is turned off here as Findlay wants the last shot here in this first half.
If you're Findlay, you wouldn't be opposed to going at her. That's a tough move.
Hines with a great drive baseline with the right hand, puts it in as she scores the last 4 points for Findlay to give them 42 points opposed to the 37 by Wayne State as we head into halftime. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with halftime stats after these messages.
Innovation, it's all around us. NKTelco developed a fiber network in our communities over 10 years ago when the competitors were only thinking about it. Increasing bandwidth to make it convenient for the whole family to enjoy online entertainment and gaming. With our IPTV solution, you can enjoy over 80 HD channels, providing quality TV and movies for the whole family, and even take them on the go with our Watch TV Everywhere app. All this from a company that believes in local customer service from people you know and trust. NKTelco, providing services that bring value to your everyday life.
Need a good night's sleep? Here at Francis Furniture, we fulfill all your needs and wants with a huge selection of quality, low-priced furnishings. We guarantee our mattresses will give you the best night's sleep ever.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Welcome back to Croy Gymnasium, where the halftime score stands at Findlay Oilers 44 and the Wayne State Warriors 37 with our first half stats. Mr. Jeff Quillhorse.
Yeah, as you look on here, both teams pretty even on turnovers, pretty even on shot attempts. Warriors hitting a few more three-pointers, 5 of 11. Oilers getting 5 of 7 from the foul line, continuing their good foul shooting and owning the rebounds there. 6 additional rebounds. It's pretty outstanding in the first half. I mean, really, the first half, all you can talk about is Webker. Not only did she get her 1,000 points, outstanding, but she threw up 17 points in the mix. There was no stopping her. They weren't just easy buckets or three-pointers. They're all 10 and 12-foot jump shots in a sense that she did. It was an outstanding half for her. Horseman had 8. But the one thing they do need to do, and I'm sure Coach Weedy is, they'd really have a big lead. They wouldn't give up about 4 or 5 silly buckets that really weren't even contested, and a couple of three-pointers that were uncontested.
Yeah, it looks like it could definitely be a double-digit lead coming out of halftime here, but like you said, some miscues, some lazy assignments on defense, and I'll give some credit to some good players for Wayne State, and Brittany Streetman and Shannon Wilson both kind of stepping up into those scoring roles. And Streetman, really, I think she maybe had 12?
15.
15?
She hit another 3 late, and 9 for Wilson. Ashley Wilson, that is. And then Shannon Wilson, the leading scorer, who's been playing well, had 7. So outstanding half for a couple of their players, but defensively. And as you see, we'll go one more time on our Sydney Body Carstar replays. There's the shot of the half for Webker, a fadeaway there, step back at the foul line, and that's a great caption there by our camera on the floor down there.
Yeah, that was for her 1,000th point, that specific shot there, but we probably saw about 4 or 5 just like it. Here's another step back jumper off the mark on this one, but she had about 3 or 4 jumpers from that exact same spot, kind of the exact same move, kind of her bread and butter go-to.
You saw her and Horseman both take that shot. Sitting back in their 2-3 zone. Bank.
A long shot there by Ashley Wilson, but rebounded. Get it back to Wilson. She misses again.
The rebounding force inside right now is number 30. Horseman just rips it away and then draws a foul.
Yeah, Tori Bellamy working hard in there for Wayne State, keeping the ball alive, but 3 opportunities, no points though for Wayne State.
Yeah, Bellamy didn't start the first half, but rewarded here in the start in the second half. They've had some success on the glass when they get there, but still got out rebounded by 6 there in the first.
Already Wayne State with 4 rebounds here in just the first minute of play here. 3 offensive rebounds and a pass that squeaks through. So Lindsay Engelbrecht brings it around, trying to find some space and good defense. She's going to go up with the left hand and off the mark. Thought it was going to fall.
Another rebound for Bellamy, though. Oh, that's quick. That's quick right there for number 12, Streetum.
Yeah, Streetman's playing well tonight. She shot the 3 well. She's there was a good strong drive, and she's kind of in the zone tonight.
She's playing like Webker. They both got 17. They're their leading scorers. They're going at it, and there's a 6'2" Hines stepping back at her own jump shot.
I'm guessing that must be part of their practice regime, the little step back 15-foot jump shot, because between her, Hines, and Webker, they've kind of got it down pat.
Get some extra playing time. You make those.
There's another deep 3 put up by number 30, Shannon Wilson, off the mark. Horseman's going to push it. Gets inside, is going to kick it out.
Familiar toss there by Bonner.
She misses. Horseman hustling for it. Tips it out of bounds. Kind of got lucky, maybe not called for a foul there. She took
the legs with her.
Took Long's legs out.
Long wants to know why she didn't get a foul, because she drew 3 of her own in the first half.
Long starting here in this second half with 3 fouls. And we kind of saw that the offense kind of struggled a little bit more. There will be a foul on Horseman. Long's going to get to go to the line, but Long, again, seems to be that primary ball carrier. But not on the floor. They kind of had to go to the sub. India Hawkins just didn't seem as comfortable with the ball.
Now, they pressured Hawkins pretty hard. They tried to get to her. And you saw Long right there. She's pretty quick with the ball. And the Horseman, one of the better defenders on the Oilers, and she got her on a hip there.
Yeah, Long, a 78.9 free throw shooter on the season, knocks down the first one.
Knocks this in. We're back to that 5-point margin that we saw so much there in the first half by the Oilers.
It just kind of seems to always gravitate back to that number. Kendall Hinton's checked in for Findlay. She's going to handle the ball and drive in a tough layup with the left hand. She is fouled. So guards playing strong, taking it to the paint, trying to get some easy buckets. Not able to make the shots, but getting to the foul line.
Coach Weedy has, like you said, a whole bunch of guards in that 5'8", 5'10" range that all can handle the ball. They can get to the bucket. They're strong ball handlers, and they do a nice job with it.
Kendall Hinton knocks down the first one.
Fricky checking back in along with Lewis.
Hitting 70% from the free throw line. And yeah, as a team, Findlay shooting 73.5%. So definitely a strength if they can get to the foul line. And here comes the pressure. And again, that's the advantage of having all those guards. It's constant pressure.
It was Horseman two possessions ago, and it got passed off when Hinton comes in.
Toby will be up there. Molnar will be up there. It's all pretty good players that are able to put the pressure on the point guard.
step back three-point shot.
Horseman push, keeping the ball low. No one kind of comes up to her. She takes it all the way and a little strong.
That's one of those you see her make 90% of the time.
It was almost like she wanted to pass it, I think, and then the lane just kind of opened. It's a drive by Ashley Wilson, who puts it high off the glass and drops in. Wilson's now in double digits with 11.
Yeah, she averaged just under 4 a ball game. She came to play. Said Warriors are coming off 2 wins back to back, and Findlay's coming off a 1 win and a loss in double overtime here at Croy Gymnasium.
Yeah, the last 2 games also that Wayne State has lost have also been double overtime games. They actually took number 4 Ashland, who's undefeated, into double overtime.
They're playing some good ball here of late. You lose in double overtime, you know, it stinks, but there's a victory. You know, you played as well as you could possibly play, probably.
Long dribbling around. No, not a whole lot of movement in their offense. Guard just kind of trying to initiate it. Shannon Wilson's going to dribble drive this time, get all the way around for a left-handed layup. She's fouled.
Nobody cut in front. I mean, that's Lewis went over to try to help, but instead of going to the low block and setting herself up and making a difficult shot, she took a bad angle and went at the offensive player.
Yeah, Shannon Wilson going to step to the line, a 65% free throw shooter.
She's got 7 here tonight. Make that 7 still. Thought that was going to roll up and in.
And we're at that 5-point cushion, like you said. Can they cut it to 4?
Stegmeyer checking in the ball game for the Oilers, and on the other side of the floor, Birchmeyer, number 22, and also number 34, Meeks, back in. There's that 8th point I was getting to.
Yes, Shannon Wilson, as Jeff just said, knocking her 8th point down. We got a 4-point ball game with 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. I feel like the energy's picked up a little bit for Wayne State. Here's a great pass inside.
Oh, man. That thing went up and never hit the net and went in.
Now, I'll be honest, I thought the way that, from our angle here, I thought it was just going all the way over the rim, and then I heard the crowd react and able to see it fall all the way through. Lewis will take it.
Back to, you said they're getting that 4-point ball game, and now we're back to 6, and they possibly make it 7.
Off the mark, a battle inside there, and ooh.
I thought that was going to stay here with Findlay, as thought Meeks hit it out.
Stegmeyer was battling in there with number 22, Birchmeyer.
Meeks checked in, and she's not giving anybody 5 along the way. She was only in for a couple seconds.
Yeah, looks to be a little agitated as she heads to the end of the bench. Long with the drive. Kick out to Shannon Wilson. Nice crossover move. Going to go for the reverse layup. Blocked by Hinton, but a little slap on the wrist. Penn's going to pick up her 3rd foul. Which guard's waiting at the table to check in for her, I wonder?
Well, they got one there, and I don't know if it's for her or not, but
it probably will be now.
Yeah, because Horseman hasn't been out yet this quarter either.
Shannon Wilson with 2 free throw opportunities here, knocks it down. We got Molnar checking in for Hinton, and also coming in is number 34,
Putoff.
Krista Putoff, and number 20, Margaret Lipker. They got a pretty good rotation. They kind of got their forwards have guards or players to check in for each other. Their guards kind of in and out. Wilson knocks both those down to a 4-point game. Over 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Findlay just not able to get a hold of a lead and kind of pull away with it. Here's going to be a 3-pointer by Horseman, and she knocks it down. Nice kick-out pass, finding Horseman in the corner, and we go from 4 to 7. I'm sorry, we're up to 6 now.
Yeah,
it was
down
just
to 3.
Was that a 2? That had the foot on the line.
Yeah, she got 10 points. It had to be a 3 because she had 7 before because she had the odd number.
Long with a nice drive up and under, not able to knock it down. Lipker's going to push it up the floor. Kick it to Horseman. She's going to drive in. A lot of inside-out action. Lipker was the ball fake. She's going to drive. Gets slapped on the arm as she attacks.
On the floor, though.
Attacks the paint. Yeah, no foul shots here. It's going to be the 3rd or 4th time foul. I think the 4th team foul. We're going to have a media timeout. So we'll take a break. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Is it time to upgrade your inefficient system? Then let New Knoxville Supply install new water furnace geothermal. Calculate your savings and see how you can save up to 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs. Save even more with the 30% renewable tax credit. Water furnace geothermal from New Knoxville Supply offers the safest, cleanest, and most efficient means to heat and cool your home. Call us for a free estimate and be sure to ask us about the Water Furnace Symphony app. It's all at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Back after our media timeout where the Oilers are clinging to a 6-point lead, not able to pull away from these pesky Warriors.
Yeah, they keep sticking around, and they find a way to keep it in between the 1 to 2 possessions at all times. And chance here now with the Oilers to maybe extend it to a 3-possession ball game. They can get something here. So a zone as it looks like the Warriors jump out and trying to throw it off a little bit.
Yeah, Findlay definitely had a play all drawn up coming out of that timeout, and Coach Weedy quickly started barking out different orders as he saw the zone. They're going to have an opportunity for a 3 here off the mark and rebounded by Long. They got numbers going the other way.
She's quick to the floor right there. Streetman goes right to the bucket and gets another 2.
Little Euro step kind of modeling after D. Wade there, stepping around the defender to lay it in. Streetman's at 19 points for the game.
That's a tough pass. Wepker's fortunate to have that still in her hands.
Able to hold on to it. Yeah, a close pass from that distance. Really thrown in there, but a little step back jumper again. I think Wepker's now going to be at 19 points for the game.
She's at 19.
Long throws up a long 3. Rebounded by number 30, Jenna Stegmeyer.
It looked like it took everything she had to get it there from the way the release looked. They had to put off on the block, but just a second or two too late to beat it in there.
Molnar with a long skip pass over to Horseman. 5 seconds now on the shot clock. Horseman's going to have to do something with it. She drives, it's tapped away, and a turnover by Findlay. And look who's on the run again.
No foul called as Wepker defends it from the backside, and Wepker going to get a technical foul, looks like.
Coach Lohr all fired up. There was a lot of contact on that play, and looks small in stature, but Coach Lohr is not afraid of anybody at this point in time.
She's not appreciative of the call that wasn't made. She's letting it be known still.
Findlay's going to send Horseman to the free throw line, an 83.3% free throw shooter. One of the top here in the South Division of the Gilliac.
It's nice 3 points. If you have to work, you get a couple throws here.
And it will be their ball. It'll be their possession as well coming out of this. So
be the one to really extend this thing. The possibility to score and put it into double figures.
It goes from 6 to 8. Here comes the line change again. And we'll have some more energy. We got Allie Toby checking in. Number 34, Krista Putoff. Number, is it 22 out there? Carly Bonner.
Everybody getting playing time.
To go with Lindsay Engelbrecht.
I mean, there's 7 players on the bench that have played. I mean, they've played 12 players so far here.
Yeah, everyone's seeing some floor time definitely tonight. Toby's going to initiate the offense against the zone. Up to Bonner is going to
had to free up a 3-point shot there. And Bonner was worried about setting her feet, thinking about firing, didn't pay attention to the defender when she then went to pass.
Yeah, good job by Shannon Wilson being aggressive and active with her hands, trying to be wide with that zone, cut down the passing lanes.
Doing the high screen there on the zone, trying to get something going. And there's a physical a jump ball, I'll call that.
Yeah, Engelbrecht got tied up with Streetman, and Streetman lost her balance, kind of sat down right on her neck. Engelbrecht grabbing her neck, stays in the game though. Toby defending, almost had a steal there. She's going to sit down and play defense now on Long. We'll see if conditioning has anything to do with this game, as a few of these players are streaming with another long three, knocks it down.
Oh, my.
You can't give her any room.
She said my teammate got player of the week. I think I'm going to try to get player of the week this time.
Yeah, 12.3 on the season at 22 so far in the game, and shooting excellent tonight. Findlay's going to have to find an answer for her.
She's keeping them in. I mean, when they need a bucket, she's there.
And Findlay's done a good job tonight. We'll see if they can keep it up. It seems to be when Wayne State hits a three, Findlay's able to answer right back.
That's a great offense for Findlay, but better defense there for Wayne State. They blocked a put-off shot, and Wepker tried to follow it up.
Rebounded and brought back the other way. Here's another three, this time by number 22, Peyton Birchmeyer. Toby's on the run.
Just a hair behind there on the pass to Engelbrecht.
Bonner swings it around, finds Whipker at the high post, kicks it over to Bonner. She's going to have a three-point opportunity. She knew that one was good as soon as it left her hands.
She felt pretty confident. She was starting to jog back the other way.
That three-point bucket extends the lead to 59-51. Toby hounding long.
It's a nice move by Wilson. She created separation but went back into the defender.
Yeah, Wilson, I've seen
Oh
that.
my. That's off.
Streaming off the mark, but you got to give her a little, as a coach, you got to give her the green light for sure, the way she's shooting tonight. Toby with another full sprint run. Bonner works around over to Engelbrecht. Finds Whipker at the top. Putoff's working hard inside, trying to see if they can find a post-up situation. Toby's going to kick it out.
Bonner was waiting for it. She was set up over there in the corner.
Shot clock down to 5. Someone's going to have to do something. Engelbrecht's going to shoot a long three, in and out, and Whipker's going to get called with an over the back.
Trying to aggressive rebound there. A nice shot from out top there by Engelbrecht. Engelbrecht almost went in on a late shot clock, but they'll get another shot clock here. There's no way that Wayne State can run it down. Still a chance to hit double figures before they hit the fourth quarter.
Whipker and Putoff take a break as Heinz and Lewis check in to finish out this third quarter. Streetman drives in. Toby gets her hand in there. Look clean. Maybe the other player may have had the fouls called on number 22, Carly Bonner, as I think she caught her with the body.
2 throws coming up, though.
Yeah, 15 foul for Findlay.
Warriors are 9 of 11 from the foul line tonight. They're shooting outstanding when they get there. And they can knock these back in, cut back into the lead that is 8, try to knock it back down to 6. They've been pesky. You're letting a team stick around when you truly feel the Oilers have handled the game. They've had control of it, but the Warriors are still right there.
Yeah, it's little streaks that Wayne State just continues to go on. Streetman knocks in her 24th point.
First time we're going to see some pressure.
Bonner breaks easily, pushes it up to Toby. They have numbers, but she's going to have to pull it out as Wayne State's able to recover. And they're going to sit back in their 2-3.
Still 6 points.
Bonner with a
set
spot up
play.
3. Hit on the arm, too. No foul call, but another 3 drained by Bonner. She hit 2 big ones here in this third quarter.
She's got 9. That's a big bucket. Nice move by Long, getting separation there on Toby. It was a big bucket. They needed points there.
Toby finds Lewis in the middle. The clock's winding down under 5 seconds. They're going to kick it to Bonner for another 3 off the rim. Rebounded by Heinz, but not enough time. Score is 62-55 at the end of 3. We'll be back for fourth quarter action here from Croy Gymnasium.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Our communities are filled with history, culture, and ambition. People who put others first. We are a bank that is defined by what we do, not just who we are. We build relationships. We grow businesses. We support communities. We advise the people that matter most to us, our customers. Stop in at any of our 5 locations, sign up for internet banking, or download our mobile app to better serve you. We can assist you with your next loan, personal accounts, investments, or business needs. Think first. First National Bank. Member FDIC.
62-55, the Oilers have the lead as we're going to start the fourth quarter here. And Jeff, you know, we've been talking throughout this game that it seems to hover around that 5-6 point mark right now. We're at 7. What's Wayne State got to do to get back in this?
Yeah, Wayne State trailed by 7 at halftime, but they've stuck around long enough. They need to come up with some turnovers, defensive stops. You're already giving up 62 points. You know, you're not stopping them on offense by any means at this point. They need to come up with 1 or 2 stops and try to get some momentum in their direction. And I'm sure that Coach talked, let's get one hard stop and get it back down to possibly 1-2 possessions again and see what we can get done.
Yeah, Findlay averages 71.5 points per game. So they're kind of well ahead of that pace as of right now. 72.8 for Wayne State.
Wow.
Hines with the basket's good.
I don't know.
Off the ball foul.
Well, that's
called on Lewis, I believe.
Yeah. Well, they'll take the bucket. I mean,
take the points for sure. It didn't affect the outcome of the game there. We got more full court pressure given by Hinton here, playing with 3 fouls.
8 points now for Heinz. I mean, they got all kinds of people getting the scoring column. Bonner's got 9. She's double figures for Wepker and Horseman. There's a good mix going on. There's another step back 3. That's right there. Nice rebound by Bonner.
Yeah, good job by the guard to drop down and get that. She's going to drive. Finds Hinton, who kicks it out now for a jumper by Hines, and she knocks down this 18-foot jump shot. And she's coming out ready to play in this fourth quarter. We got an 11-point lead for the Oilers.
She's playing outstanding. We talked that they needed a couple defensive stops, and Oilers apparently talked it over and said we need a couple buckets to separate this thing so we don't let a team just stick around.
Good drive by Ashley Wilson. She's fouled. Draws the contact. I think the foul is going to be on Lewis again. Her second here in just a little over a minute in the fourth quarter.
Actually gave one to Heinz. Gave her second. It was either one. They're both in the vicinity, but it's only 2 for her as well. So no foul trouble for really either team besides the point guard, number 11, Long, had 3 in the first. Continue to shoot good free throws is Wayne State Warriors. Knocking that one in, 12 of 14.
And Wilson at 12 points now, 80% free throw shooter, so 84% free throw shooter, so someone that's very comfortable being at the line. Opportunity to score with the clock stopped. Maybe get the press set if you'd like to put up the pressure.
Yeah, they didn't want to put the pressure on, Ben.
Looks like they're going to fall back into a man-to-man in their man-to-man defense.
There's Horseman here. Turner. Bonner knocked a couple threes on their zone last time, and wow. She had a nice move, but that was a great block there by Bellamy.
Yeah, nice. You know, Bonner's been shooting deep all night, kind of get the pressure up on her, and she made a nice dribble drive, but great help side defense.
Lewis had post position inside. They're going to get Bellamy with the body.
I think that's going to be the 4th team. Oh, just the first foul. I'm sorry, first foul on Wayne State here in this fourth quarter.
Horseman had a post right there against Streetman. They're battling down there. A lot of physicality. Lewis.
The step back turnaround jumper, the patented move by the post players from Findlay. So that gives 8 points now for number 40, Kelsey Lewis.
Whew. Nice move right there. A little shake and a little spin.
Streetman now just kind of putting the team on her back, trying to do anything she can. She's at 26 points. I don't know if she's come out of the game either. I feel like she's been out there the entire time.
Not a lot. She probably couldn't with Long, having foul troubles. You had to rely on her to help out with the ball.
Streetman looks like she's ready to go again.
I thought she was going to step up and fire it.
Use the screen here. They got Horseman Gardner. Hands off to number 20, India Hawkins.
Still a 9-point lead right now.
Kick it out. Hawkins sets up for a 3. Haven't heard her name yet on the scoring column, but off the mark. Rebounded by Bonner. She's going to kick it over to Hinton, who will initiate the offense for Findlay.
Slow it down a little bit. Set your offenses. Limit possessions at this point. You don't want to get stale, but run through it and look for those backdoor cuts.
Nice flare screen for Bonner. She sets her feet. Off the mark, a strong rebound by Wilson, but credit Lewis there for hanging in there, forcing the jump ball.
Still going to go the other way to the Warriors, and substitutions in the ballgame. Wepker back in, and along with Molnar and along with Ricky. As Bonner and Horseman, recipients to stay on the floor for the Oilers.
Yeah, Findlay girls just 4 and 5 at home this season, trying to get that 5th win. Good drive there by Hawkins.
She went flying by right there, and nobody stepped in front to help out.
Horseman dribbling around.
She had nobody out there if she wanted that.
She's going to drive, going to go up and under, get a little continuation.
They're going to stay on the floor, though. She tried. Yeah, try to sell it.
It's always worth a chance. You never know what they're going to do. Their coach can't complain a whole lot more.
Not a whole lot can be said if you want to stick around.
Yep. Kick over to Horseman in the corner. Nice turnaround jumper by number 12, Dana Fricky. And I don't know how many times we've seen this tonight.
Turn around, step back, shoot the ball. Her first 2 points, though, for Fricky.
Big 2 points as it extends it from 7 to 9. Streetman loses the handle, hands off to Ashley Wilson for a nice drive and easy layup.
She's at 15. She's having a nice night along with Streetman.
Yeah, those two combining for over 40 of the 63 points. Horseman gets deep into the defense, drops it off inside to Wepker. Turnaround jumper. Good defense, though, that time by number 35, Tori Bellamy, as Wepker couldn't get a clear shot to the hoop.
Some momentum could switch here if Warriors could score.
And Streetman drives, takes it hard, finishes. She's going to go to the free throw line for an and one.
Yeah, that's a big one. She cut this thing back to 4. I mean, her going to the bucket, she's 28 points. I don't even know. I could keep track more. I think she's at 28.
I believe so.
She's having an outstanding ball game.
Trying to match her teammate Shannon Wilson, who had 29 on Saturday. Streetman saying, I can do the same. She knocks it in. She is at 29 points.
4 points. Weird, no double figures. You said that was that could be a big swing. If Findlay doesn't score here, you may see the spirits of the Warriors pick up, as they know they have an opportunity to cut into it for under that 4 mark.
Like you said, it was at 9. A couple quick scores. Cuts it to 4. How is Findlay going to respond?
That's one way to do it. Why not find Bonner and say, hey, can you shoot another 3?
Yeah, Bonners has been lighting it up from the outside here as we extend the score to 73-66. We're going to stay here and thank our sponsors for today's game.
Thank our sponsors. First, we'd like to thank 4U Office Supplies, Wagner's IGA, St. Mary's Trucking, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, NKTelco Sports, NKTelco, Francis Furniture, Fowler's TV, New Knoxville Supply, and the Orthopedic Association of Southwest Ohio.
NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are also pleased to bring you the replays of the women's college basketball game today. Today's game can be seen on NKTelco cable channel 3 or in HD on channel 503. Those replays can be seen Tuesday, February 2nd at 6 o'clock or Wednesday, February 3rd at noon.
Outstanding ball game here, 73-66, and I felt like it was going to switch there, but Bonner just pretty much took the air back out of that one.
As many punches as Wayne State has thrown today, Findlay always kind of seems to have the counter punch and able to find a way to just get it back up. We're at 7 now, and then that 5, 6, 7 point mark is kind of where we've hovered the entire time.
Yeah, Wepker's got 19, Horseman's got 12, Bonner's got 12, Heinz has got 10, and Lewis has got 8. I mean, talk about some well-balanced scoring up there. Outstanding job by them. And then the other side, you got Streetman just owning the game with 29 of her own right now. But one person can't win a game. And right now you're seeing Findlay doing it with tons of people spreading the ball around. And then on the other side, you know, Wayne State only having one player really having a big night. But Findlay 6 of 17 from downtown, 35%. Most of those are, 4 of them, I think, are Bonners.
Streetman gets in for another floater off the dribble weave and exchange, and we got a 5-point game. She's at 31.
Jeez and Pete's.
It's one of those, Findlay's not just trying to give her these opportunities. She's working hard for it, and sometimes they get in that zone. We're going to see the same play we just saw. Not the same result, though, for Findlay.
So here you go again. It's where Wayne State can cut it back to 1. I thought she was going to fire. I mean, I don't know why she wouldn't fire it. She's the only one headed to the bucket.
This time, let's see if her teammates can create
Long.
4. Long is going to shoot a step-back jumper. Long hasn't had much of an offensive presence in this game. And wasn't the prettiest shot, and off the mark, rebounded by Findlay. Allie Toby pushing it up the floor.
There's a foul right there. It's going to be on number 20, the backup point guard Hawkins, and that's going to be the third team foul, and that'll be a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break with them. 73-68, Oilers on top.
Hello? I've been in an accident. My van's not drivable, and I have my kids, and they need to get to school,
Ma'am.
but I can't.
Ma'am, relax. We'll take care of it.
Thank you.
At Sydney Body Car Star, we don't just take care of your vehicle, we take care of you. With Enterprise Rent-A-Car on site, we get you back to your daily routine with minimal interruptions, returning your car and your family back to normal. Sydney Body Car Star. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Take a drive to the premier Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership at Bud's in Salina. Enjoy our huge inventory, including the Ram 1500, Jeep, and Chrysler Town & Country. Top-rated Ram dealer in the surrounding area. Convenient 6-day service center with Saturday hours, Monday through Thursday until 8 p.m. Bud's has an extensive business link vehicle offering with the Ram ProMaster 4500, 5500 truck series. Stop by Bud's today at Route 127 in Salina.
Back at Croy Gymnasium here with the Findlay Oilers hold a 73-68 lead. Just a 5-point game with 4:50 left to go on the clock. And Findlay's ball, it's anybody's game at this point.
It really is. Findlay's above their season average. You know, hit 73 points already with still half a quarter to go. He said that Warriors haven't played a lot of defense to stop them. And Horseman, that was a designed Horseman play. Holy cow. I guess you just take it away over the top, but
Toby, the size was definitely an advantage there. Streetman's going to shoot a step back three off the mark. Who's going to rebound it? Toby pulls it away.
He said not this time. I already gave you guys one rebound a second ago.
Bonner wisely pulls it out, going to kick it over to Webker. No one's on her. She's going to drive in for an easy layup.
Got the ball. They got the hand on the ball. There was some body, but somebody got their hand on the ball.
Webker was a little out of control. We got to drive the other way by Hawkins. That misses, and
the tempo suddenly has decided to pick up.
Back and forth, and kind of pull it out, set the offense.
Man. Somebody lost assignment right there, and it's so long that Horseman didn't see it coming and hits off of her.
Yeah, Dana Fricky with a wide open three off the mark. And you're right, those do kind of handcuff you sometimes when they don't hit the rim. A lot of up and down basketball to no avail for either team.
Yeah, nothing gained, nothing lost. So still back to where they can cut it down to one possession and let these teams hang around. It scares you towards the end of the game if you're a coach because you know you've had the opportunities to seal and put this thing away.
Yeah, this is a game Findlay's led pretty much wire to wire. I think Wayne State may have had an early lead there in the teens, but another step back three off the mark. Battle inside. Webker's able to tip and control it. Nice rebound.
Yeah, I think she could have got out jumped, but she did a nice job there leveraging herself to tip it to the outside.
Webker's going to drive. See if she does a little step back. No, she's going to drive all the way in and drops in a nice right-handed layup. And the senior steps up there for her 21st point of the game.
Yeah, she's 21. Outstanding ball game. And another big bucket. Back to a 7-point ball game. Just keeping just enough distance from the Warriors.
Coach Lohr wants a timeout there. It's going to be a 30, so we want to stay here.
We'll recap how the game's played out so far. After one, it was 26-19. Wayne State trailed by 7. Trailed by 7 at halftime. Trailed by 7 at the end of 3. And they trail by 7 right now. So pretty much they've stuck them pretty even. I mean, second quarter was 18-18. Third quarter was 18-18. They've stuck with them, but they gave up 7 points more there in the first.
Yeah, it's definitely not lucky number 7 for Wayne State right now. Like you said, sitting on that number. But a lot of time left, and we've seen them go on quick little streaks of 5-7 points. It's can they get the stops to go along with it.
Yeah, and I think maybe Streetman getting a little tired. Her last 2 shots were deep threes, but they didn't look as smooth as the other shot she was firing up.
Yeah, she seemed to have a little more success here driving to the basket here in this second half.
Long's back on the bench, and they got Hawkins, and that was supposed to be a quicker play. It looked like that you would have got Wilson an open shot. She came through a double screen, but they hesitated on the pass.
Good defense by Hinton, really fighting over the double screen. Streetman's going to drive in, drop it behind the back.
I thought she was going to shoot it.
And we got a shot clock violation. Excellent defense by by Hinton over there, jumping over to Streetman and bodying her up, forcing the turnover.
That's a big turnover. Back to opportunity to, 9 or 10 points again.
Any points you can get now help cushion that lead.
That was designed in the play. Hinton was going to fall down, see if he could catch up. But, oh, my, that's a nice no-look pass right there to Webker.
A little pocket pass drop off there by Hinton. The crowd's a little excited after that. Webker.
There's a three-point shot there by Stream. I said she's getting tired, but forget it.
That one, though, was kind of a kick out.
Yeah,
she was able to set her
little
feet.
rhythm there. She wasn't doing it herself. She came off a pass.
Webker's at 23 points. I think Streetman might be at 34 now.
She's at 34.
Horseman with the drive, goes up with the left, and she scores.
That's tough to stop left-handed out there. You do a nice job defending, and then the right-hander shoots it left-handed from 4 feet out.
Yeah, 79-71 lead, under 2 minutes to go. Wayne State's got to go quick, and Findlay guards are ready to jump that. And an unforced turnover there. Streetman just lost control of the ball. It slipped out of her hands.
It's a big turnover at 8 points. There's no reason to foul yet this possession, but after this one, if Findlay milks a little bit, then you got to start to get after it.
Still got one foul to give. They're just at 3. Webker can just stand back here and dribble.
Yeah, she's content with taking 20 seconds off this shot clock.
And cleans off her shoes. She's ready to drive. Good defense by number 35, Tori Bellamy. Webker's going to stick with it, waiting for the screen. Got the screen and roll action. Little Malone, Cara Malone, and John Stockton there from your bigs.
From your bigs,
extend it to a 10-point lead.
Going 6 foot to 6'2".
Yeah, excellent execution. Wayne State's got to go quick. Here's a drive by Shannon Moore. Kicks it out to Long, who nails a long shot. We go from 10 down to 7, and a timeout called by Lohr. Just a 30-second timeout.
First real good shot we've seen from Long. She has 7, but we'll thank our sponsors once again. Our replay sponsor, Sydney Body Car Star. As always, First National Bank, think first. They're our scoreboard sponsor, where it's 81 to 74. And then our sponsors, Orthopedic Association of Southwest Ohio, New Knoxville Supply, Fowler's TV, Francis Furniture, NKTelco, NKTelco Sports, Minster Dental, Minster Bank, St. Mary's Trucking, Wagner's IGA, and 4U Office Supplies. Both teams get ready to break huddle here. Still a 7-point game with just a minute 4 to go.
Back to 7, yeah. Resetting the game here, 81-74. The Findlay Oilers have the lead. Everything else is the same. We got 3 team fouls on each side, 1 timeout left remaining for each team. And here comes the full court pressure by the Wayne State Warriors.
He said, yeah, 1 foul to give. So they'll be extremely aggressive here. And after that, you have to foul almost. And they can get a trap here in the corner on Hinton.
Still got to go for the ball. Yeah, you got a foul, but take the chance and maybe you get a steal and you get away with something. But no foul yet. The way they've shot 3-pointers with Streetman tonight, relying on defense at this point.
You've already given up 20 seconds of shot clock. There's no reason to foul at this point.
Horseman takes her speed advantage against number 22, Berkmeyer, and she's able to drop it in. She's at 16 points for the game. There's a deep 3, step back, knockdown. And there's no more words for her to go today.
Jeez, oh, Pete. 37 of them.
Down to a 6-point lead as Findlay pushes it. They got to slow it up. They got to foul or go for the ball. Still got 1 to give.
Yeah, I mean, their coach is screaming for it.
Hinton's foul. The ball, just again, the 4th team foul. The ball will be inbound from the side.
And right now, anybody that gets the ball, I mean, 80% so far since January are the Oilers. So
Hinton jumps back and gets it.
She's going to get the foul.
Long has to go for the steal. She picks up the foul, her 4th.
So going to the line will be number 1, Hinton. For the season, Hinton's a 70% free throw shooter. They showed on the big screen, showing Webker's 1,000th point here at Findlay. Get another round of applause. Got another large cheer out of the crowd here.
Yeah, let that hang up there for the remaining 26 seconds of this game here. Hinton's able to knock down that shot, but Coach Weedy might have been a little, why are we showing that already? The game's not over yet, you know? Steps up there, knocks the 3 down. We're going to have a timeout called. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll just kind of stay here again. This game will be replayed again on NKTelco Cable Channel 3 or on HD on Channel 503. Those games can be seen Tuesday, February 2nd at 6 p.m. and Wednesday, February 3rd at noon.
Yeah, an outstanding ball game, and I thank Sydney Body Carstar for our replays here tonight, as we had some good replays and good moments in the ball game. But Webker having a good game. Horseman adding some points here late. You really got to talk about Wayne State. I mean, they talk about Streetman a little bit. 37 points in one ball game is well above the average of her. She came to play here at Croy Gymnasium, just didn't have a whole lot of help to follow her.
And so far, kind of going back a little bit to the keys of the game, Findlay trying to build on that win that they had on Saturday. Both of these teams have been busy playing last Thursday, Saturday, and now today. Definitely maybe see it a little bit more in the legs of Findlay. But, building on that win and dominating the paint. Maybe not so much just the post play, but that interior, 12 to 15-foot jump shot has been a key area for Findlay tonight. 9
players have scored for Findlay, so we got a lot of people that got in the scorebooks and got the ball moved around. A lot of players got in the game. I think we mentioned there was 12 that were in early on, second, third quarter already.
Timeout advances the ball off the floor. Going to get a quick set here, trying to get Streetman going off screens, but
he just says, here Coach Weedy just said Fowler.
Findlay with a foul to give. That was just their 4th team foul. It disrupts that play, burns a few seconds off the clock.
They can see the same play again. They'll know what's going to happen.
Horseman's ready, jumps the screen. I'd be denying here. Long has got to heave something up there. Rims in and out. Fought around. Long gets her own rebound, kicks it over to Moore, who squares up off the mark, and Webker clears it. Strong rebound, and it's very fitting that on the night that you score your 1,000th point, you get the rebound that sums up the game, finalizes the game. It's just going to get the step to the free throw line to add to her points tonight.
To add to her number, which will keep climbing here as there's still games to be played. Webker, already with 23, possibly could finish this thing with 25. Well above the season average for 11 for her.
And coming off a game from Saturday where she scored 19, kind of stepping up in that leadership role, carrying the team. It's going to be 2 wins in a row, it looks like, for Findlay, and they're going to get her off the floor for a round of applause and a big hug from Coach Jim Weedy and the rest of the staff and team as she comes off the floor. And again, a lot of fans here, great support. Exciting to get that 1,000 point, but also you're going to get that 1,000 points on a victory.
She's going to drop 40 on us.
And fitting for Streetman to hit the 3. And as much as she played, was it 40? Did she get to 40?
She got to 40.
They ended with 80. And she had 40 of them. Congratulations to the Findlay Oilers, an 87-80 victory. Look what they won by.
They won by 7. That's the number we talked about all night. And we'll tally up some stats here and come back for a brief wrap-up here. We'll be right back.
Your employees are your most valuable asset. Protect them by stopping copier violence. 4U Office provides a full line of quality printers and copiers that keeps your team working efficiently and safely.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and now New Bremen.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
Welcome to the post-game coverage of the Findlay Lady Oilers basketball game tonight, where they were victorious in an 87-80 fashion against the Wayne State Warriors. With the post-game stats, here's Jeff Quillhorse.
As you look up here, we mentioned the number plenty of times tonight. 7-point victory here for the Oilers. 87 points put up, outstanding number. Shot well from the field, 52%, 31% from threes, 81% from the foul line. You grab 37 rebounds, you take care of the ball, only have 11 turnovers. Outstanding output of offensive productivity. Good defense was enough to let them win tonight. They still gave up 80, but really the night goes down to a few players. We'll talk about Wayne State first. Streetman drops 40 points in a ball game where there was 80 scored for, so she had half the points. Wilson had 15, that's Ashley, and then Shannon Wilson had 10. But the night belonged to the Oilers offense. 4 players in double figures. The one leading the way that was Margaret Webker, getting her 1,000th point. 20th player in Findlay women's history to reach that mark, so congratulations to her. And the Horsemen had 16, 12 for Heinz, and another 12 for Bonner. Some big threes down for her.
Yeah, definitely a great individual performance by Brittany Streetman tonight, and it wasn't like it was forced. I mean, she missed some shots, but everything was pretty much well within the offense. So an excellent performance for her. But on the other side of the ball, Margaret Webker with a great performance, but it was definitely a team effort and an overall performance by the Findlay Oilers. That's going to wrap us up for the night. Again, the Findlay Lady Oilers win 87-80. That moves their record to 13-8, 8-7 in the Giliac, and Wayne State's going to fall to under 500 at 10-11 and 5-10. I want to thank all the people that made this production possible today. With Susie Quillhorse, Bryce Hamrick, and Jason Zerker on camera, out in the truck, Andy Bundy, and Daniel Allen, and my partner, Jeff Quillhorse. Thanks again for watching NKTelco Sports. We'll catch you next time.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.